Okay,
That's not. Yeah, let's go for it.
cool. So yeah, like I guess this session could be just us playing the game and talking to people. Like I know that we have a lot of people who are really passionate into this game. We released a demo what, like seven? What was it, Fabio? It was like 7 years ago, 6 years ago?
Yeah. So yeah, this is the funny bit. So, like a bit of context. So this project is Pedro's graduation project from university, and like 6 years after we all graduated, I wanted to learn Unity, so I decided to port the game on my own. And I was like, this will be like a 3 week effort, and then I'll be able to show everything stuff. So yeah, that's the whole background. I obviously failed, and then like Pedro came back on board to work on the project, and I think 8 months later, and that would be early 2019, or was it? I can't recall. We released the first demo.
Yeah, like I think it was something like at least 6 years ago, and we have people. The game has been very, how can I say, sort of like low key up until now. It has been on HIO for a long time, but we always had some people who really, really, really liked the project. We got it's Skate Code in like his name here on YouTube chat, but he's been a fan of this game from the very beginning, from the first time we posted the demo. We have a lot of people who are very passionate, and this really gave us the energy that we needed to actually finish this. So it's kind of nice to finally have released it. Like this last 2 weeks have been hectic, and just getting to this point where we can simply play the game and know that this is the game. We're not gonna make more adjustments or like any major big feature is very satisfying. Like I can finally play the game just for fun and not worry too much about, oh, I need to fix this, I need to change this. So I could do a speed run. I guess I'm not doing a speed run up until now because I'm just going around and showing off. Maybe I can like play the game and then do a speed run. We did consider doing a speed run competition. Like once we figure out how to do this streamer stuff better, which we clearly haven't because we spent like almost like 1 hour today trying to make this work from the moment that we promised the stream to start. Once we do that, we could try other setups. Like I would love to do a speed run of this game. I would love to do like a speed run competition. I would love to try to do a one-hit kill version as well. Because right now we're in the very beginning. There aren't any enemies for a while. Well, very soon there's going to be enemies. But one cool thing about what it did is that you can change the difficulty for combat and change the difficulty for platforming. So if you want a hardcore experience where every single hit kills you, you can do that. And it's not impossible. Like we already beaten all the bosses in the game with 99 damage, but it does become a little bit more of a very punishing experience because this is the sort of old school Metroidvania where if you don't save the game, if you don't remember to go to this little statue here and save, you might lose some progress. Although we also did add as a default option checkpoints. So every time that you do a major progress in the game, like beating a boss, you also get an automatic save. So you don't need to worry too much about this being too frustrating. It's gonna be a little bit more like, let's say, I think Metroid Dread did Metroid Dread have that? I think it did. Like I think more recent Metroidvanias, they usually have this sort of automatic checkpoint on top of the one that you have to activate yourself.
Yeah, one interesting thing about the checkpoints in our game is that they are not um, like they can't be easily abused. I would say maybe you can abuse them right before a boss. In some bosses we do that, but not in all of them, because I feel that in many modern games the checkpoints are like they happen almost every, like in these open world games, like they happen almost every 10 seconds or so, and then at some point you as a player you become detached with the risk that you're running, so the push and pull and risk reward dynamics, they just go away because there's no risk, you will instantly respawn. Of course, like with 99 damage, yeah, the stakes are pretty high. So, but yeah, I like this part of the design.
Should I just turn on 99 damage?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see how it goes.
Maybe this could be the first stream with 99 damage. Oh, I already had it. Okay, I forgot about that completely.
You had it, and did you see like what you just did? Like
to your brain.
You like you abused the knockback mechanic and the invincibility frames right after to destroy
I exploited the knockback. I mean, why am I even
I think those are the only, I mean, besides when you're like getting damage knockback, the only iframes we have are from the hammer knockback, because it would be too punishing if you could be damaged during that window.
Turn on the volume just a little bit more, because I really like the music in this game. This is perfect. And the sound in this game, like all the music was made by Rodrigo Passos, and most of the sound effects, because there's a couple of sound effects that I have made myself. And when we started working on this project, I told him, like, do a complete overhaul in the sound effects, do whatever you want. But there are a few sound effects that I had done myself that I really liked. So say, like, if you like them, then you can keep some of them. And we agreed to keep the sound that plays when Alex is crawling. Like in this game, you can, you know, like this one. Maybe there's like too much going on the screen to hear it. It sounds like. It's very cool. It's very Wario Land as well, which is a big consideration. Like, I feel Wario Land 2 was my first Game Boy game, and I found it incredible to be playing a portable. At least in Brazil, most of the portable games that you would see at that time would be those like knockoff Tetris, like the very long ones that said 9,099, you know, like 9,999 games in one, and they were all Tetris. And the first time that I saw a Game Boy and someone playing a platformer in it, like playing something that you would normally see on TV, you know, with levels and scrolling and like different themes in each level, I was like, oh my god, this is the future, this is incredible. And when I finally got, I wanted to have a platforming game, and I got Wario Land 2. And it was with, my parents got me a pink Game Boy, so I'm going to get here. You can customize the border, we did this, so if you had a Game Boy Color like me, feel free to customize it to remind yourself of the one that you played in your childhood. Wait, can I say Game Boy Color? Well, whatever. Insert here your... This is a handheld system.
Totally known, yeah.
Well known
handheld system. By the way, Scapegoat asked if there's any Easter egg in the final version of the game. I think it was already there in the version that he played. But yeah, there is, and it's pretty hard to find.
Yeah, there are plenty of, like, there's some Easter eggs, but I would say there's one bigger one. There is a secret room in the game, but we won't say where it is because we're curious to see how long it will take for people to find the room.
For someone to find it, yeah. Well, but as you can see, like that's another very nice feature. I mean, maybe it's cooler for us as developers than it is for the players, but the fact that the whole map fits into our menu, I find it pretty neat. And that gives in the fact that the secret room is outside of the boundaries of the screen, because
Yeah.
you can see the whole game if you pause. Like, once we finish the game, you will be able to see like all the rooms colored.
And yeah, I was
You
talking
play
about
very recklessly for someone playing at 20k.
I forgot I was playing on 99 damage. I just remembered now when I got that donut.
Don't forget the stickers.
Woo!
Yeah,
So yeah,
it is out of bounds, Skateboard. Yeah, it's out of bounds. Somewhere out of bounds. That gives in a lot of stuff. I mean, because there are very few, since the ruins are like they are walled from almost every side.
oh my god, you're right. I was playing too recklessly.
There are very few places that you can go out of bounds, so that gives in a lot of
Oh, I need to get the item again.
tips as to where the secret room can be. But
Yeah, we shouldn't spoil more about
We'll
the
see.
location though, but
yeah. We have 5 people watching. I bet it's us, right?
it's probably us.
It's just us. And Scapegoat.
We should totally do this again though. Like, I think it would be fun.
Yeah, it works.
We just
and
need to
YouTube
figure
is
out how
great.
to set up stuff.
Yep. I mean, the Discord setup, I won't be able to do that because I'm on a Mac. But maybe there's another software. I just have to spend some time looking into it because
Maybe I
the
should play less recklessly. I'm very excited to attempt some speedruns. We already have one person on Twitch. I forgot his name. I think it's 87 Hurricane of 87, and he's already attempted. Like, I watched him playing the game for the first time, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try it again." And let me go this way first. Let me just get one of the items that I'm going to need for later. It's not a great way of showcasing the game, is it? Just like knowing all the secrets and going straight to.
and yeah.
But yeah, this game, it started as a student project, and because I wanted to make something very quick, I didn't. And back then it was a solo project, so everyone else joined a little bit afterwards. But the initial design for the game is very similar to what I play here. Like, we added some enemies, we had a lot of bosses, we had a lot of like cutscenes. There was no story in the game. Like, since Fabio and Lumi joined. But the original design, it was supposed to be quick, you know, like, it was supposed to be a very it was supposed to be something that I could do in 4 months for a student project. And this is why I had embraced this idea of, okay, the whole map fits in a screen, because if I constrain the size of the map, then I can guarantee that I can finish this in the time that I have. and we just kept this. By the way, did you know that you could do this, Fabio? You can like just come from here and then kill this enemy that is here and just skip all that part.
Yeah, but that's cool. I think that's fine.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying, yeah, you can do that.
But I didn't try that myself.
Yeah, there are a few things that I haven't seen speedrunners doing yet. There's like one big sequence break in the game. It's not hard.
We don't
to
even
find,
know.
I think.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's actually profitable in speedrunning terms.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need to test the routes. We haven't really tested very seriously. Oh no, I can't believe this. And did I save? Did I forget to save? Maybe it was a terrible idea to do a no damage run. Oh my god, I'm still here. Okay, I can do this. I'm kind of split between talking and playing seriously and showcasing the stuff and being actually careful.
My brain is melting here because I'm trying to interact with people in the chat, but like YouTube for some reason decided to automatically translate every comment to Portuguese, and then I just replied in Portuguese because I forgot for a second, and I can't turn it off. Of course, it's modern software. You can't turn anything off. They know it better.
My laptop is doing a lot of noises. I don't think it's liking like, and the game runs smoothly, but my laptop is one of those
Struggling.
And I'm connected. I have another screen there with the like OBS and YouTube, and I can just hear the vents going like. Yeah, it could be fun. Like maybe like if I'm lucky enough to survive until the end of the game, maybe this stream could be the first no damage stream of this game. Even though I turned it on a little bit after. But,
yeah. It's a no damage or how could I name it? Because it's not a no-hit stream, because you already worked it.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It's like a one-hit KO. It's like our... I like the multipliers because we're... Like again, this is part of the constraints. Our menus, they are very limited because we wanted to keep the aesthetics of a Game Boy game. But this should be our Dante must die mode.
But yeah, I did see one streamer, Hurricane of 87, play this game, and he did some pretty cool stuff, even though obviously he doesn't know all the shortcuts as well as us. But he was very fast to come up with a like optimized route for the game. He's been attempting 90% speedruns. I would love to try to stream a 90% soon as well, and see if we can beat his time. But that's kind of unfair, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait, just because I'm a game dev I can't compete?
There is a funny trivia about a game I love, which is F-Zero GX. The time trials in that game are from the devs. Well, that's natural, like the ghosts. And they are pretty tough.
You know what? I need more broccoli. The broccoli is my favorite pickup from this game because...
Yeah, you become so OP.
Yeah. because I really like using the hammer to increase my mobility. You know, like I like using the hammer not just to break blocks and to use in combat, but also to do stuff like this. You know, like reach further areas. Sometimes with this, so I can slide and go into small passages faster. Or sometimes just, you know, like if you use it in midair, you get a little bit of a boost. But it's only useful after you have
all the broccoli.
Yeah, it gets more useful the more broccolis you have, and of course all fuck for fuck's sake, all Metroidvanias you have, you know, like ammo and health boosts, but charge time boost is something that, at least for me, is very satisfying. And I think for a short
game I remember that I had it was Kid Icarus, like the 3DS one. With some
oh my
of the
god, I love
weapons
Kid
that
Icarus Uprising.
faster charge. Yeah, that game is underrated. Very underrated. There is one thing that we can show in the stream that people probably won't ever notice, and that's that, like, if you manage to change rooms right when the arrow is about to hit the edge of the screen, you go with the arrow. It's funny.
Wait, what?
But
oh, I see the javelin.
yeah, not your javelin, but the dart.
Oh, the dart one. Yeah, it's a bit of a bug, but we just kept it there.
Yeah, it's just there. Because it's destroyed if it's out of screen, but since the camera is moving with you, it gives life to the to the dart. It moves with you. Yeah. I think you can do that with your javelin. Like, you can do it from the ground, because then you would be locked in position. But if you jump and change screens, it should happen.
Oh, also,
Never
some
tried
people
it.
don't know that. Maybe it's a bit hidden in our options menu, but you can also remove the border and play the game like this. We see that there's like it's different options for different people. There are people who really like the Game Boy aesthetic, and there are people who really want the game to occupy the biggest area in the screen that it can. So yeah, I will go back to the border because I like the border a lot. It makes me feel like I'm playing a Game Boy, and also I did have a pink Game Boy growing up, and that's a very sad thing to say, but I was very ashamed of it because as a kid, like growing in the 90s in Brazil, my parents brought the pink one, and I was not the sort of kid that didn't like this sort of stuff, but I was very scared of being bullied. So I never took my Game Boy anywhere out of my house. It was just like Game Boy at home. Never took it to school, never took it to my friends' houses. And that's a very sad thing.
It's
I
funny
think
that,
things
like,
have changed a little bit though.
Yeah, but, well, I'm not sure. What I was going to say is that I tried to buy a used Nintendo DS at some point, and the pink one was significantly cheaper. And it wasn't here in Brazil, it was in Europe. The pink one was like 20 euros off. And I was like, what? Nobody wants the pink one. I guess it was just market dynamics, but yeah.
Yeah. Like, I guess, like, my parents bought it for me, and I don't think, like, knowing my parents, I don't think that they would have bought a pink Game Boy if they knew it was pink, because I guess my parents wanted
because
me
it was
to be like
inside
a
the box.
macho,
Okay. Yeah.
which I clearly did not become. But but I think they also didn't realize that. Oh, it's closed. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. I don't think my parents realized that the pink Game Boy on the cover was like representative of the pink Game Boy that would
Of
come
the
inside.
contents
They
of
thought
the
it was just like a random color and something, you know, different colors inside. And now I'm so fond of having had a pink Game Boy that I just play this game with pink Game Boy.
I think we should at some point have the translucent background. Maybe the first update. I had the purple translucent Game Boy Color.
Yeah, we did have some people saying, "Wait, where's the translucent options?" I would love to add more options, but that's also Lumi's the artist, by the way. She made all these stickers. I did most of the pixel art in the game, but she did all the cutscene art. She did all the stickers and the border. There's a lot of areas that she helped me a lot with the in-game pixel art as well. And there's like a couple of boss fights that there's some like bigger stuff going on the screen. And she like I'm good only at making very small stuff like this. I am not great at doing like highly detailed full screen art, and Lumi did such an amazing job. Like, I'm so happy every single time that I see all the cutscenes.
Yeah, the cutscenes.
When I saw, because the original game had the student project version had these characters, but I had never seen how they looked like the dad or the mom, for example. I never seen what they looked like beyond the pixel art, and Lumi had such a good capacity of seeing between the pixels, you know, like seeing what things, giving life to how she imagines that these characters are like. So, for example, the dad has like this flowery, you know, like touristy t-shirt, and I absolutely love it. And the expressions on the characters in the cutscenes, like in the ending cutscenes in the game, like I should print some of the art that's been made for it because it's amazing. Oh, I should have shown the dark thing.
Let's see. Hopefully you don't die. Yeah, it's safer to do that with the flippers.
Yeah, let me get the... I think most of the bosses in this game are not too hard to beat without taking any damage. Whoop. This arrow only gets despawned when it stops rendering, which means that you can take it across a few screens if you find a way to do that.
There you go.
By the way, I'm playing this game over a gamepad. I'm using the Switch Pro controller.
Switch 2 or Switch 1?
Switch 1, I don't have the Switch 2 one. But yeah, like for me, I played this game with the keyboard a lot because I also played a lot of games like this, like a lot of old handheld games with those alternative ways of playing handheld games in your computer when I was a teenager. So I'm very used to using, you know, like the Z, X keys on the keyboard to like jump and attack. But oh fuck. I'm cursing so much, sorry guys.
You can use the darts to ooh, there you go. Sorry for my delayed reactions. I'm watching the YouTube video.
Wait, what were we saying? Yeah, so it does. It's very nice to play this game with. I'm scared here because this is one of the hardest enemies in the game. Okay.
Yeah, just chill and parry the darts. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
the
think
best
it was.
strat.
I think it was Lumi who said that like out of the all the boss fights in the game, the hardest one is this guy.
Yeah, usually it's funny because it's counterintuitive, but the safest way to beat those darty towers is by not destroying their shields. If you destroy the shield, then it gets much harder.
I think I'll have a lot of difficulty in the last boss doing it no damage. Also, I could be collecting. I feel I should definitely be picking up more items as I go because I'm kind of ignoring. I'm kind of ignoring the donuts, but I should be collecting the ones that increase my ammo capacity because that's gonna help me a lot even in a run like this. I wonder if we actually don't have a set time to end this stream, but well, the original Steam one before we cancelled it was supposed
should
to
be
end.
ending about now.
No, it would end like in half an hour.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just go here. Oh yeah, another tip for speedrunners, because I forgot to do this time, but even before you flood this whole area, you can just jump here and collect that broccoli, and that helps a little bit with times. For two reasons. First, because you're gonna get your charge time increased sooner, but also because you're gonna collect the broccoli before the map is flooded, which means that you will be walking faster. So you might save like maybe just a few seconds, but that's what I usually do when I'm trying to aim for higher times, for faster times. I'm wondering if I should go fight the eel now. I think I will not, just because I'm in this one like infinite damage run, and it might be better to get more ammo first.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
helps.
think we should officially call this Alex Must Die.
Maybe that's the subtitle of the game. Read the Kid and the Ruby Chest. Alex Must Die.
Alex Must Die. Oh no, Alex.
I wonder.
There you go. Are we doing an any percent run? Or
I'm doing a sort of like, I'm just doing a freestyle run. I'm just going around. I'm just thinking, oh, I could have picked up that Javelin Plus. I'm gonna do it. Because if I'm dying with one hit, I feel that a lot of bosses are gonna be very hard to beat. And maybe I shouldn't. If it was an any percent run, I would be ignoring a lot of the items. But now I just made up my mind that I'm actually going back and pick up some javelin, some ammo extension upgrades. Oh my god, who designed this game?
This spider. It's so tricky to hit it.
I really like
can't
this
recall.
area. This is my favorite one, and this is my favorite music from the game as well.
I can't recall now what was in that chest that you just skipped.
Sorry, what did you
Like
say?
what was inside that chest that you skipped? The one that it's like a small puzzle. That you have
Oh,
to
it
go
was
through
a
the
stone
water.
panel.
A stone panel.
But given the time, and also because I don't want to spoil the whole game,
The whole secret
I
ending. Yeah.
think I won't pick up everything. I will though pick up some spear capacity, javelin plus spare spear.
It's funny that it's like the main item is called javelin, but the spare ones are spears. Or is it spear? I can't recall.
But yeah, the release experience has been very fun because this game was supposed to be like it's just a hobby project, you know. Like we poured our hearts into it, but we also didn't have any ambition of oh this game is gonna sell a lot or anything. And we did miss the opportunity of promoting the game a little bit more before the release, but even being so low-key about it up until now, we're surprised to see that the people who do find this game, they are saying great things about it. Like it's very rewarding to see people saying, oh my god, like, oh I cried in the end, or I like there's people like ranking it very high on their
Personal
personal
preference.
this is like my
Yeah.
favorite Metroidvanias list, and I'm like, wow. This is very
My
cool.
favorite Microvania, which is
Yeah,
something I
Microvania.
didn't even know was a thing.
You didn't? Well, I did see this name a few times, but only while starting to promote this game I realized that people actually use this term a lot. I was kind of like in between writing this in the store descriptions and stuff. I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go to the purple area now. Sometimes I wonder, oh, should we tell people this is a Microvania? I think for the price,
No.
people, because it's a very cheap game. It's cheap as chips. So I think for the price, people are probably not expecting this game to be 200 hours long. But
I would pay for some games not to be 200 hours.
yeah.
No.
I mean, we could make this game 200 hours long. We could just, instead of having to find 10 stone panels, it could be 200 stone panels, and we could just hide it in every single pixel, so you have to go around whipping every single wall.
Whipping everything.
Like, this is not much different from what a lot of game devs do nowadays to make the games.
To add that extra padding.
Yeah. And yeah, we always that's the thing, like we wanted this game to be direct to the point. Even if it's shorter than what an actual Game Boy Color game would have been, it's obviously a bit shorter than Zelda Link's Awakening, for example. But I would rather have something that is oh my god, that was very risky.
Very cool.
I would rather have something that is... Oh my god, I almost fell. I would rather have something that is...
Cohesive, I guess.
Yeah. It's very hard to play and make comments at the same time. Oh my god, sorry.
Yeah, we're not pros at streaming. That's for sure.
Oh my god, did I just lose progress from getting all those javelin pluses?
You might have.
Javelin pluses.
You did. You lost all your progress.
Okay. I'm still. Okay. Maybe I'll just go straight to the place that is 15.
Yeah, maybe you catch those javelin plus as a final step.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them later. It's good because we're kind of like playing the game, or like just like chilling and talking. Like if
Yeah.
I was actually speed running it,
It would be frustrating. You would restart the run.
yeah, if I was actually speed running it, we would probably have already like played the game, the whole game twice. No, just kidding. But we would have played like an 90% with that doesn't go through all the content, but we would be skipping some stuff. But we would be able to have done a couple of speed runs at a time. That's something that I find funny about this enemy, is that the gravity is inverted for it. So if I do like a strong attack, it flies a little bit further, but it also falls upside down.
We could fix that.
Fix! There's a feature!
Fix. It's a feat.
There's just so many times that I pointed out something cool, and you said something like, we could fix that.
It's fixed. Yeah, that's totally how slugs work. It's actually inverted gravity. It has nothing to do with.
I don't know, like there are some things about the behavior of enemies, for example, when you when they have a knockback and they're underwater, for example, everything is very
Floating.
yeah, everything is very floaty, but a lot of these things are aesthetic decisions, like fuck, almost died, oh my god. Ah! Okay. I should have saved the game. Okay, save.
The two-floor Darty is the most aggressive enemy in the game. I mean, it shoots too
Oh
fast.
fuck! I fell into my own
What?
trap.
Ah, yes, the same.
I can't believe this. I forgot. Completely forgot about this enemy. Oh my god. I thought I would like. I thought for a long time that. I don't know, I even thought of rebalancing this enemy that pretends to be a safe statue and changing it, because I was like, oh, no one is going to fall for that. I should make him like start shooting earlier and stuff. I'm actually curious to watch some streams and see, because I don't think I paid much attention to what happens to people on this part over here. But for me, it's just so obvious that I never even get to see this enemy attacking usually. It was very funny that my brain is, I don't know, kind of like processing, talking at the same time that I'm playing, and talking in English as well, which is not my first language, even though I use it the whole day because I work in English. And I just completely forgot about the trap. Also, how cool is the soundtrack for this part?
Yeah, that's the most hype one. It's the clock tower of our game.
Yeah. It feels like Castlevania a lot, and it's intentional. Oh no. Seriously, who designed this game? Who put that enemy over there?
There were two
Yes.
once upon a time.
There
Oh,
used to
two
be
of them.
two of these enemies on the box. Once upon a time, no, like until like 2 weeks ago. This game exists for like over a decade, and we only removed the second enemy from the screen like very, very recently.
And they were much more aggressive because there was no preparation. They
Yeah.
would just spit the thing.
Okay, on one hit KO, like on this difficulty mode, this screen is insane. Okay. I can do this. Oh, I should have charged. I could have attacked him. Ah! I'm just glad that there is a checkpoint right before this. Also, I could be sniping. That enemy that we just fought was a very recent addition to the game. It was one of the last things that I added, and I mean that we added, but it wasn't in the original student project that I had made by myself a long time ago, and I feel that it kind of reflects, at least I like to believe that it kind of reflects my growth as a game designer, because I feel that most behaviors in this game, most animated behaviors in this game are very simple, and well, I don't know why I'm putting too much, but I feel that these last things that we did in the game, like adding that enemy, we changed a bit how the hammer worked, we made a lot of adjustments that I feel made the gameplay so much deeper, made what you can, even though it's a very simple game, there's like a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Wow, such as dying for a spider. Oh my god. There's so much new stuff that you can do that is result of this last phase of development, you know, like with everybody and like listening to a lot of people's feedback. We had a beta testing phase, we had a lot of people sending videos for us of the whole game, like Stray F here on the chat. Woo! By the way, big shout out to him because the development for this game was such a long journey for us, and he's a person that waited patiently, always showing up in our Discord, always showed up on itch.io and asking how things were going. He even said like something very motivational by the end, which was like, why don't you guys just, you know, release the game the way it is, like stop, like drop features. And we basically decided on that day, okay, we're gonna let's stop dragging this, let's just finish this game, let's set up a date, and let's just release the game the way that it is on that date. And what ended up happening was, in the end of the day, like this gave us the energy to spend we just spent 2 months working a lot in this game and making it polished, because we didn't want to release the game half-assed, and then we just polished so much in these last 2
so
months.
much stuff in the final, yes.
And
so
we
many
put
bugs.
so many features for people's comfort. You know, we added all the new visualization modes with the no border. What else did we add? It was like a lot of things just came in this last couple
The no
months.
border was added after we started sending keys to streamers
It's
and
true.
influencers. And then
It was-
one guy said, "I would like to play without a port." I mean, people had said it before, but that guy made us say, "Okay, let's just ship it in the first release." And then yeah, we put it 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It's not last weekend. Yeah. And yeah, one thing about the development of these games, since I'm not a Unity pro, I really don't know how to do a lot of stuff in it, and I don't know how to
Should we find the EU?
test things. So because of that, we don't have unit tests, and it's so hard to like know the impact of any change you make to the code. You just have to test it manually every time. It's surprising that the game has so few bugs.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen, like, we released this game, we were sure that there would be a lot of, I don't know, mystical bugs that we never saw before showing up, but there's a lot of people playing it, and we didn't see anything. There was one crash that we already fixed. Wait, did we update with that? We did update with that crash fix, didn't we? I don't even remember.
No, it's not updated.
It feels that the
but it's
last
already
week has been just one single very long day.
Yes.
There's a very specific crash that one person found, and we were like, oh, this is very easy to fix, and I just fixed it. But aside from that, the game has been just like going so smooth. People are having a good time. People are asking for more. The only thing that people are only saying good positive things about the game. The only thing that people say sometimes is like, oh my god, I was liking the game so much, I wish it was longer. Which I think is like the best sort of complaints that you can have.
Fish.
Oh my god!
One streamer defeated this boss and like his movement was absolutely perfect. It was amazing. And supposedly it was the first time he was playing the game, but I still can't believe that.
Almost died there. Also, this is an AI make-back session, technically, so people can ask questions.
Yes. Oh, for now we just have Skate Code and Jim here.
Okay. It's just that I'm not seeing the chat or anything, so
I've been trying to answer the questions. Maybe there will be questions later on in the like in the comment section, and we can answer that. But just in this video, if you make questions in other videos, we won't answer any. This is the AMA video.
like I think we need to after we find out how to set up Steam properly. I
we
would
need
be
to go
so happy to do the same thing with the whole team and on Steam. Although when we were there, the video just kept looping and looping and looping. So
and we didn't have any feedback, like we couldn't, like right now I'm watching it on YouTube and I can easily see it. Not sure what the hell happened there.
okay, so what do we got here? We got all the broccoli. Could have way more of these. I should get one of the golden years. Wait, which one don't I have? Is it from the
It's
green area?
Yeah, no. It's the first area one, I think.
Did I not pick it up? Didn't we have a whole
I
discussion
feel
about it?
you picked it up, but well, wait. They have an order, so it's the first one indeed.
Did I pick it up?
'Cause
Okay. Did I pick it
You
up and
picked
then
it up,
die?
but then you die. Yeah, I think you die.
Does sound like that. Okay. what I say about the hammer. Oh fuck! About the hammer charge time. Like after you got it maxed out, throughout your progress in the game, as you get it like faster and faster, it just gets more useful. It gets progressively more satisfying and more useful to use in lots of different situations. You know, just like this. Although I shouldn't be doing this. This is a no hit run.
Jim is posting here like quick questions. For the whole team, so you and me. Favorite enemy? So I will say that for myself, Darty Tower by far.
Darty Tower. Okay, these are the
Darty
names
Tower.
of the enemies, right?
Favorite boss? I would say Idolok, maybe. I think that's my favorite boss.
So that's the last boss in the game.
Yeah, supposedly last.
Yeah. Favorite boss? Let me think of all of them. I do like the very first boss a lot. Like I think we have kind of two different styles of bosses in this game. One of them is the very sort of like choreographed, you know, the sort of puzzle boss where you have to do something specific. Like it has a pattern and then it has an opening for you to do something very specific, and when you do it you can attack it. And then we have other bosses that are just, hey, it's you and the boss in an arena, just try to do as much damage on it as you can before dying. And I like both kind of bosses, but I feel that the first one, it's very Zelda-like. The whole thing about having to wait for it to put an iron ball and then knock the iron ball on it. It makes it one of my favorite bosses in the game. I think as the game progressed, we wanted to make the combat a little bit more, because there's some depth to combat on how you choose to use your spears, on how you choose to charge your attack to approach enemies, and, you know, avoid stuff like I'm doing now with the pickaxe. We kind of wanted the combat to evolve into something a little bit more action-based. But the first boss, it feels... oh fuck. The first boss, it feels a little bit more like a puzzle, and I think it's charming. Maybe it's a bit of a curveball, because people might expect the rest of the bosses of the game to be like that.
To be like that.
The very last
what else?
boss, one of the phases of the very last boss in the game is a little bit more like that, I think.
Favorite area, favorite song, and favorite phrase, sentence. Sorry, like YouTube is automatically translating things to Portuguese here for me. So yeah, let's see. Favorite area. I must say it's the purple area for me.
I was
Favorite
expecting you to
song?
say the purple area. I don't think I ever
Yeah.
heard you answering this question in real life, but the purple area kind
Yeah.
of like sums up everything that you like about games.
Yeah, it has like many of the yeah, like something, for instance, that there is one spider in this area that is covered by the overlay, and
Oh no, I
if
found
you
a
don't know
bug.
it's there. You mean the poop bug?
I haven't
It's
seen this
already
bug in my
solved.
life.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday in the stream. It's solved
Wow.
already. Maybe I should push the fix. It's funny because like this is a dangling hitbox. You can't destroy it, but if you touch it, you will take damage.
I see. Okay, this is gonna
And
be
now-
a bit hard. I'm realizing now that I might have to attempt this boss a few times, or I just need to focus more.
Yeah, I can answer the. Yeah, my favorite song I think it's from Area 3.
Area 3 is the green area, right? Like we
Green
do
area.
have numbers for the areas, but they follow a certain logic.
They are not intuitive. Yeah, that's true. And favorite sentence or like description. Well, the easy answer is the snorkel. I can't remember. Well, I think Dad, his lines are just amazing. Like when the kid is missing and yeah, it is a very annoying bug.
I might have to restart the game. I think I just go to title. Maybe we could also end the stream now. It's about time for the...
Yeah, and we will keep showcasing the bug. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
make a 1.0.1 deploy today just to fix that particular one. Because
Cool.
it is very annoying.
I guess this whole day is kind of like our practice session for an actual stream.
For a real live stream, yeah. But wait, there is another question from Skate Code. So did you guys develop or at least came up with the idea what game testing should be? Because while I worked also as a QA, it was financial apps only, so your game was the first to test. Yeah, we didn't have any testing routine. I like Pedro and Lumi and the others, they work professionally with games, so they probably know better how the game is like organized for testing, but I was just manually testing everything. I would like to have unit tests and like automated tests for CD things, but I didn't look into how to do that for Unity. So yeah.
We did have like a board. We used Trello a lot for organizing all the bugs, so we did have a system for logging them. But yeah, like it was kind of like a shared responsibility with the team. There was no one that was, hey, you are the person responsible to make sure that you know, we're like properly testing everything. Oh, because we also, as I said before, we didn't have like a deadline for a long time. Until 2 months ago, we never had a deadline for most of the things we did. We were just doing, like, following the vibes, just like code, like working the game whenever we wanted to, and we also were not in a hurry of, like, if there were bugs in the game, like occasionally, like maybe in a couple weeks, someone would just like commit, hey, I fixed that bug. We were doing it like sort of like freestyle. We were like freestyling the game. But yeah, I think this will be like. Do we have any more questions? You have like.
You didn't say your favorite area.
Oh, I didn't.
Song and line, like your favorite line from the game.
Okay, favorite music. Honestly, I like all the music. It's kind of like talking about your children, right? Even though I didn't write the music, but I am very, very, very proud of the music that Passos made for the game. Like, having worked on a game that has such amazing music feels like a gift, you know. And I really like the music from this area. I think this area is also my favorite one. I like the colors. I like the fact that.
And it was just the colors in this like final stretch of the.
Yes, I did change the colors, and it was a bit like this. If you look at old screenshots of the game, you're gonna see. I was a bit annoyed with the saturation, but when I got to this one, I was like, oh, okay, this is what it was supposed to be, and I don't know. There's something about this area that I think it's a little bit more. I don't know. It's more alive. I don't know. It's more mysterious than the others. I like nature themes as well. This is the area with the most green, and even though the water looks the same in the whole game, I kind of imagine that this area is a little bit more like a swamp, if that makes any sense. Like, I think that this area is murky and like earthy, at least in my imagination. And I feel that the music kind of reflects that as well. But yeah, I actually like the soundtrack of the game as a whole, kind of like equally all the environmental songs. And this music was also the one that Passos made first. Before he started working with us, like as part of the team, like he wanted to join. I said, "Oh, can you make a?" I requested him to make a song for the game, and we kind of just tried out working together. Like I gave him feedback and gave him direction, gave him feedback, try some different things before this one. And when we got to this song, I was like, oh my god, yes, like please make every song for this game and like do whatever you want for the other ones. Like Passos tried a lot of different stuff. I think each of the 5 areas have a very different style, but it all comes together very well. But yeah, that's it. A favorite line from the whole game. I like when you pick up the snorkel. I'm sorry, it's a bit dark humor, I guess. I think it's the humor in this game is very like family friendly, but when you pick up the snorkel, because every item that you're picking up are items from Dead Explorers, right? And so, for example, when you pick up the whip, it's clearly from a skeleton that had a whip. It's like sort of like Indiana Jones like skeleton, and then you get this spear from the skeleton over here, and then you find another skeleton and you use you pick up the snorkel. And everything in this game, the humor is so like innocent and reminds me of old games. It reminds me of game booklets, you know, like the manuals that came with the Game Boy cartridges. That was, I don't know, kind of, it's lightweight, it's like light-hearted, but sometimes there's a little bit of an acid humor. And when you pick up the snorkel, it says, "How lucky! It's child-sized!" Oh no, it's child-sized! And I find that very funny. And that's it. You draw your own conclusions. There was a streamer that had a very funny reaction to that part, so I was very happy with it. And also shout out to Bruno who wrote all the texts in the game.
Yep.
But yeah, if you stayed here up until now to see me dying in ridiculous ways, dying to the enemies that I placed myself, thank you so much. Thank you for being interested in the game. Thank you for enjoying the game. Thank you for your views. Thank you for staying here.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And we'll do a proper stream with the whole team at some point. This was a rehearsal, I guess.